Welcome to Technical in Spirit. In the post-war period, modernism became the dominant style, with its emphasis on simplicity, functionality, and the use of new materials and technologies. Some of the most famous modernist buildings in New York are the United Nations headquarters, the Seagram Building, and the Solomon R. Guggenheim Museum. The late 20th and early 21st centuries have seen a resurgence of interest in traditional and historical styles, as well as the emergence of new styles such as postmodernism, deconstructivism, and high-tech. These styles often play with forms, materials, and meanings, creating buildings that are both innovative and provocative. Some of the notable examples of contemporary architecture in New York are the Times Square Tower, the High Line, and the One World Trade Center. In conclusion, the architecture of New York is a fascinating reflection of its history, culture, and aspirations. From the simple and practical structures of the Dutch colonial period to the towering skyscrapers of the 20th century, and from the ornate and grandiose buildings of the 19th century to the innovative and provocative designs of the contemporary era, New York's architecture tells the story of a city that is always changing, always evolving, and always looking to the future. Thank you for watching this video about the history of architecture in New York. If you enjoyed it, please like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the bell icon to get notifications for our future videos. Stay tuned for more interesting and informative content. Until then, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep appreciating the beauty of architecture. As we transition from the closing remarks, it's worthwhile to take a deeper dive into the mid-20th century modernist movement in New York. This was a time when architects boldly rejected historical styles, favoring simplicity, functionality, and rationality over ornate designs. They embraced new materials like concrete, glass, and steel, creating structures that were sleek, minimalist, and embodied the spirit of the modern age. Architectural giants such as Ludwig Mies van der Rohe, Le Corbusier, Frank Lloyd Wright, and Philip Johnson left their indelible marks on the city during this period. They experimented with new forms and concepts, including curtain walls, cantilevers, and modular units, pushing the boundaries of design and construction. Take, for instance, the Seagram Building, a masterpiece of Mies van der Rohe. It's renowned for its bronze exterior and glass curtain walls, a testament to the modernist philosophy of form following function. Similarly, the United Nations headquarters, designed by Le Corbusier and others, stands as a symbol of international unity and peace, its sleek modernist design reflecting its forward-thinking mission. Then we have the Guggenheim Museum, a unique spiraling structure by Frank Lloyd Wright that revolutionized museum design, and the Lever House, a glass and steel beauty by Skidmore, Owings, and Merrill that pioneered the international style in America. Therefore, the modernist movement in New York was not just a shift in architectural style, it was a profound reflection of the societal changes and technological advancements of the time. As we continue to explore New York's architectural journey, we shift to the late 20th and early 21st centuries, a period marked by the emergence of postmodernism. This movement challenged the principles and aesthetics of modernism, adding a new layer of complexity and richness to the city's architectural landscape. Postmodernist architects used irony, humor, and eclecticism to create playful and expressive buildings. They also incorporated historical references, cultural symbols, and contextual elements to create a dialogue with the surroundings and the users. Prominent postmodernist architects like Robert Venturi, Michael Graves, Richard Meyer, and Frank Gehry have all left their mark on New York. Take, for instance, the AT&T Building, now known as the Sony Building. This Philip Johnson and John Burgee masterpiece, with its Chippendale-style top, is an iconic example of postmodern architecture's playful approach to form and ornamentation. The new museum, designed by Japanese architect Sanaue, is another excellent example of postmodernism. Its stacked box design breaks away from the conventional museum architecture, offering a diverse range of spatial experiences. The Whitney Museum by Renzo Piano integrates well with its surrounding neighborhood while still maintaining a distinct identity. Lastly, we can't forget to mention the New York by Gehry. This residential skyscraper's undulating form, with its stainless steel cladding, stands out in the city skyline, showcasing Gehry's innovative design approach. Therefore, postmodernism in New York was not just a reaction against modernism. It was a creative and expressive movement that added a new layer of complexity and richness to the city's architectural landscape. As we journey forward in time, we find ourselves in the present day, amidst the bustling streets and towering skyscrapers of New York. Today, New York continues to be a global leader and a laboratory of architecture, as it faces new challenges and opportunities. The architecture of New York is a reflection of its diversity, creativity, and resilience, constantly adapting to changing needs and aspirations. It's a city where the old and new coexist, where tradition meets innovation, and where the past is reimagined for the future. Current trends and themes in New York architecture are deeply rooted in sustainability, technology, social justice, and the importance of public space. Architects today are utilizing advanced design and construction technologies, creating energy-efficient buildings and integrating green spaces into urban environments. Moreover, they are increasingly focusing on community engagement and inclusivity, creating spaces that are accessible and meaningful to all. Let's take a look at some examples. The High Line, designed by Dilla Scofidio plus Renfro and James Corner Field Operations, is a remarkable urban park built on a former elevated railway. It's a testament to the city's commitment to sustainability and public space. The One World Trade Center, designed by Skidmore, Owings and Merrill, stands as a symbol of resilience and unity, its design embodying the progressive spirit of New York. The Oculus, designed by Santiago Calatrava, is a grand transportation hub and shopping center, showcasing the city's embrace of avant-garde design and technology. Lastly, the Vessel, designed by Thomas Heatherwick, is a unique public landmark, inviting visitors to climb its intricate network of staircases and enjoy panoramic views of the city. Therefore, the architecture of New York continues to evolve, reflecting the city's diversity, creativity, and resilience. It's a city that never stands still, a city that's always on the move, and a city that's always looking forward.